If you are a divine feminine on the twin flame journey, I have a message for you. You know, at some point you might be under the impression that you, in your connection, have done all of this work and you've done all of this healing, and you know, you were honest and you were speaking your truth and all of those things, and you may have this impression or this understanding that your divine masculine counterpart was not, or maybe being dishonest with you, or all of these other things. I'm just here to tell you that that is just an illusion. I'm not saying you didn't do the work. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that most of the time we have this tendency to switch into what I'm doing versus what they're doing, and not realizing that they are a reflection of whatever you thought about yourself at the time. I've spent a lot of time trying to mull over some of the stuff from the past, and I realized that the lies that I had been sort of holding on to from our past were lies that I told myself about myself. And he just reflected them back to me through his behavior. Puppy break. I've been thinking a lot about the idea that your twin cannot hurt you. Our feelings can get hurt, you know? Our pride can get hurt, our ego can get hurt. But ultimately, they're gonna feel the weight of what happens in the relationship because they love you unconditionally. And you are gonna feel the weight of that too. There's nothing that happens that cannot be returned to love. But it's not easy. And you have to have done a lot of self-development to get to the point where you can actually look at a situation, see the truth of it, and know that you can let it go. And yeah, the person does have to be truly sorry, but at the same time, you have to be healed enough to recognize your own pattern and why you reacted the way you did, why it manifested the way it did, and why it looked the way it did at the time. This journey is just not for the faint of heart. We definitely chose hard mode, and that's okay because it's going to be worth it. But I just want to say there's nothing that you can't come back from, especially when you're standing in your authenticity.